Today I'm going to talk to you about the different ways of commuting in between the United States of America and France. In the United States of America, in many cities, the public transportation is still quite limited, which makes most of the Americans still very dependent on their cars when they have to commute. Obviously, most of the tourists, when they come to United States of America, they tend to rent a car rather than use public transportation. In France, the situation is exactly the opposite. Well, the first things that you have to take into consideration that France is such a small country, especially if we compare it to United States of America, and consequently, it's much easier to have train rides in between the most important cities of the country. In addition, Paris has one of the most efficient subway systems in the world, and that's the reason why more and more Parisians, but also tourists, they tend to prefer a subway ride rather than take a taxi or an Uber. If you're planning your trip to Paris and you're thinking of using the public transportation system, especially the metro, I do recommend you to purchase at the ticket office an Easy Navigo. With only 20 euro, you have 10 passengers charged on this card that you can use all around the city. Two more things to be added. Don't forget that Paris is a very walkable city due to the fact that most of the main attractions, they all focus in the center of the city, and a lot of tourists, they do enjoy their strolls along the river La Seine or around charming districts like Les Marais or the Latin Quarter. Last but not the least, if you want to see Paris from a different perspective, you can also rely on renting a bike, since Paris in the last 10 years is becoming more and more bike friendly with extended bike lanes all around the city.